back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome. If you guys are the OGs, thank you for coming back. Today I'm going to be doing my very first makeup tutorial, and I want to do a tutorial for somebody who is just kind of getting started with makeup. So I'm not going to talk a lot about the brands that I'm using. I will let you know what brands I'm using, but I mostly want to let you guys know what product I'm going to use. That way you guys can go to drugstore, Ulta, Sephora, whatever you want, get what you feel comfortable purchasing, and you can kind of teach yourself that way. Maybe later I'll do another video on the products, but I mostly just want this video to focus on beginners and kind of just dipping into makeup a little bit. That's kind of where I started. So the first thing I'm going to do is put on some primer. I am using Too Faced Hangover. Just put some on my hand. That's that. I think the primer gives me an even canvas to work with. It's gonna help my makeup stay on all day and not smear and not separate, and it just feels good on my skin, to be honest. So next is foundation. I am using the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation in Fair Beige. It has an applicator like this, so I just kind of do it all over. So I'm gonna take a foundation brush, and I use the Mario Badescu facial spray rose water. I just spray it a little bit, and I just kind of blend. I do like to go in with my beauty blender, spray it again. I don't like to run this under water because I feel like it gets it too wet, and this spray is so refreshing, so I just spray it. You could even do water in a spray bottle. I just like the consistency better than running it under a water faucet. Go in and just make sure it's like into my skin. So I'm just going to show you guys kind of what I would do on a normal day. So once my foundation is on, I like to do my brows first. So I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown. So I kind of just brush them to make sure they are like laying nicely. And then I kind of just like to like outline them. Give them a little bit of definition. So then I kind of just take the brush part and just kind of blend it in, because I do want them to be defined, but I don't want there to be like a harsh line, especially right here. If I have a harsh line, that's what I used to do back in the day, is I would really square these off, and they looked awful, like caterpillars, and nobody said a thing. Next, I go in with my eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with this to do like my highlighter on my eyes. Then I'm using Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I do BoxyCharm, guys, and if you do not, you are missing out. It comes with a full-size palette every month. I will do a video on my next month's box so you guys can kind of see what comes in it. I'm using the Treasure color, the lightest one. You want like a light color right under your brow. Sorry, I'll try to do it on the phone. And a little bit right in the inner corner of my eyes. Okay, it looks crazy right now, but I got you. So then I go in with like a bigger brush, and I use more of like a neutral shade. So I'm gonna go with the same Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, and I'm gonna go with this tiki color right here. I like to do a more matte color for this part, and I just kind of like go all over the lid and kind of blend this out, blend it up, blend this out. next I'm going to go in with more of like a tapered brush. This one's kind of big. I'm going to actually use this one. More of a tapered. This one's more of a square. So I use this for my base. I'm going to use a tapered one for my crease. So this is the Carly Bible palette. It's a pretty good palette, inexpensive, but I'm going to use this brown color right here. Just kind of go into my crease and kind of darken that up just a little bit. I started messing around with my makeup more and watching YouTube videos and just seeing what I liked and didn't like. And now I like doing makeup. Like, I do my friends all the time. I've done one wedding. I do one of my best friends every time we go out. I love her. Okay, I kind of just take this and kind of the bigger brush and kind of blend this out. I still have a lot I can learn and want to learn, but if I can help somebody feel even a little more comfortable playing with makeup, it's a fun thing. So then next I go in, I like to have a little bit of shimmer on my lid, kind of a compact brush. I'm gonna go back to the Tarte palette, and I think I like this color right here. It is the Jewel. So I'm just gonna, I actually like mixing these two colors, the Jewel and the Compass. Just put it right on the lid. So eyeshadow is done. I will have to touch it up a little bit as we go. When I am done with my eyeshadow, I go in with concealer. This is my absolute favorite concealer. It is the Kim K concealer number 3. It's so creamy. I'm actually running out. I just had to order some more, so bear with me. Hopefully there's enough to get through this video. But I absolutely love it. If you have not tried it, you need to. So I just conceal under my eye. My nose, a little bit on my chin. I love doing this part because I feel like it kind of just makes my lips pop a little bit, and then a little bit on my, right in the middle of my forehead. I take that beauty blender, spray it again. So concealer is done. Just kind of brightens up the face a little bit. One of my sister-in-law's friends, when she moved to Montana, she was having a going away party. One of her friends told me about this Airspun loose face powder. So I ordered it on Amazon. I had never tried baking before. Me and my sister-in-law ordered some of the stuff and I've never gone back. That was 2 years ago. So I take a more compact beauty blender and just pat some under my eyes, everywhere that I just put concealer. Okay, so I like to do just a little bit of liner, just kind of from the corners into like the middle of my eye, just because I feel like it makes my eyes, it makes me look more awake. I'm using Jante Blue, and I'm using brown liner. I like to use the brown liner just for day to day. If I'm going out at night, I will do like a winged black liner. After that, I can finally get this stuff off my face. I just take a big brush and kind of blend it. Okay, so next I go in with this fancy purple brush right here, like right under my cheekbone and kind of into my hairline. And then I like to go into my hairline up here. I'm using the Tarte Pro Glow. I'm using this one. That's the Sculpt color. Makes sense why it's called that. So the reason people do contour is to make certain areas of your face look thinner, stand out more. So highlighter, anywhere you put that, that's going to stand out more. And anywhere you do, I guess, bronzer, it's supposed to kind of make it, like if you do here, it's supposed to make your cheeks sink in a little bit, and then you would do highlight on your cheekbones to make those pop so your face looks more sculpted. So I like to go back in with this brush and just kind of make sure there's no harsh lines. And I like to do a little on my nose. So I take this, it's like this but in baby form. And I do the same color and I kind of just go down the bridge of my nose. So next I go into my blush. I'm using the Laura Geller New York. This is shade Tropic Hues, and I got this in one of my boxes as well. And this is one of my favorite blushes. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. I just kind of go on my cheekbones. I feel like even if you had no foundation, no nothing, blush and a little bit of highlight could just make your face pop. Just make you look more awake, and some mascara. So next, I am gonna go in, finish off my brows. I got this in one of my boxes as well. The Brow Gal in Brown Hair 2, I guess. It is a tinted brow gel with microfibers, and I like that it has this brush on it because I have never done my brows with a gel before. It terrifies me. So I like this because I feel like it makes I like to have strong brows, but not crazy brows. So I feel like this fills them in enough, but doesn't make them look insane. They still look like my brows. So I kind of just fill them in, just brush them. The gel helps them kind of just stay in place all day too. So whatever way you brush them, they will stay that way. This is the only brand I've ever tried, so I have no clue what this is like compared to other ones. I like this stuff. I feel like it works for me. But when I run out, who knows what I'm going to get, guys. Next, I am going to line my lower lash line a little bit. Alright, I go in with a brush like this, really small. And I usually take the dark color that I use for my crease. Go back to the Carly Bible, use that brown color, and just go right under my lash line. Next, I'm going to do my lashes. I like to curl them first. I just hold it for 10 seconds. This is just a cheap eyelash curler that I got from Ulta. Some things I don't think you need to get too fancy on. So then I go in. I absolutely love the Unique mascara. Shout out to Jessica. She's my Unique girl. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I feel like it really makes your lashes look natural but dark. You'll see when I put it on. Lashes are done. Sometimes if I'm going out, I'll use another coat of I like the It Superhero stuff, just because this is a lot thicker. So my favorite part is highlighter, and it is the last part, guys. I take a brush. I have tried the highlighter brushes a long time ago, the fan ones. I wasn't a huge fan. Haha, fan, get it? No, I wasn't a huge fan of them, but I think I might try them again because I've watched a few videos where it just seems like they go on so nicely. So I am back to the Tarte's Pro Glow. I love the strobe and the stunner. The stunner looks like it's dark, but it's really not. It's like very metallic-y. I like to mix those two. I like to do a little on my nose. Ooh. There's nothing better than this light that I got, guys, for Christmas for my husband. I just love highlight. It just does phenomenal things. And then you just go like right, I like to do right here. Can hear Amelia in the background. She's telling Dada to go night-night. Okay, and then I do a little bit right there, and then a little bit on my edges of my lips. And usually sometimes if I'm wearing lipstick, I have seen in other videos that you can put a little bit of bronzer underneath and highlighter on top, and it kind of just defines your lip. I wore a red lip to the beach last weekend, and I put a little bit of setting powder right underneath my lip, and it stopped the red from bleeding, which was so nice because we went out to dinner, we were drinking. The last thing you want to worry about is your red lips bleeding everywhere. And I do a little bit right on my forehead. Sometimes I'll do like just above my eyebrow, but sometimes I feel like I might as well do my whole face. Alright, so this is the finished look. I do like to add some gloss sometimes, or at least some chapstick. Ulta Beauty Juiced Infused Lip Oil. It smells amazing. It smells like coconut lotion that you would put on like a sunburn. Okay, and one trick I learned, guys, is if you're wearing any kind of lipstick, if you do not want it to get on your teeth, just go like this a few times. It will get all of the color inside of your lips, so when you're talking or eating or drinking, the part of your lips that are touching your teeth won't have any color on them. I just purchased the Morphe setting mist. Absolutely love this stuff. It smells amazing. Just spray it all over and you're good to go. All right, guys, finished look. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you again so much for watching. I always appreciate a view. And like and subscribe and let me know what you guys would like to see next. I will see you next time. Bye.